Hi, welcome to the Andrew Buckle book review of Worlds Beyond Time, Science Fiction Art of the 1970s by Adam Rowe. Now this is a book from Abrams Books, has 224 pages. Wow, just a great book full of superb covers from books, as well as a few other things as well related to sci-fi or science fiction. Now let's just go through the book, some of the things, just Worlds Beyond Time, sci-fi art, and of course Bruce Pennington, my favourite. I just love Bruce Pennington's work. And it's just nice to see it without obviously all the blurbs over it. I wish there was a real proper Bruce Pennington. I've got a couple sort of bits and pieces, but nothing really substantial. A real 200, 300 page book would be superb. Now you've got an early section here talking about obviously earlier books. I don't know why they always include those, but they always seem to have to. I wish they were straight into, of course, the classic covers. Lovecraft. Bought so many H.P. Lovecrafts back in the... Oh, I love that one. Chess in Science Fiction Art. There was quite a bit of chess, and obviously the Grandmaster, I suppose. Did he ever play that? I don't know if he was. I can guess there must have been chessboards involved there. Of course there was. Galileo magazine. No, I never bought Galileo magazine. Maybe why that says Swift Rise and Swifter Fall of the Galileo magazine. I got New Worlds and loads of other magazines, but I never bought that. I love those ones. I love these sort of ones where you had these huge complexes inside spacecrafts or something. That was always Ringworld. And this is a great example here. Let's just go to this section. Why did I decide that was good? Oh, David Hardy. David A. Hardy. I've got a book of his. I love his work. And you can see, I just love that. Look at that. Just glorious. And there's another example. Oh, this. Now, I've got the book cover for this. And weirdly, I'm just going to quickly show you. You got there, and you can see somewhat slightly different. I mean, obviously, it is the same cover. But it's just still just, obviously you don't have a future city, but the colour's slightly reduced down. The saturation's a bit still, but it's still lovely. Really great. I love those. Oh, look at that. Quite a lot of these buildings, I always think to myself, I'm not certain they're very practical. It's like dome cities, mentions in here about dome cities. I don't think dome cities are very practical, but they still look amazing all the same. So let's just go through, of course, Galaxy magazine. I love it. Actually, one thing that didn't include, and maybe there's some examples, Analog. I loved some of those covers for Analog as well. Great covers. But you got lots of books. The World of Paul Anderson, I remember, or Powell, I don't know. Inherit the Stars, I remember getting that. Remember lots of these books. It's got great covers. Lots of artists as well. Paul Lear. And, my favourite, Frank Kelly Freas, along with Bruce Pennington, of course. Now, I was quite surprised how far back I had to look for Bruce Pennington. I was expecting right at the front, big section about Bruce Pennington. But still, you got obviously Freas. I've got a lovely book of his. Bruce Pennington talk about that. Giant worms. Creepy. Those sort of things. Dinosaurs, of course. Oh, and look at that one. I just love that If magazine, Worlds of If. There's quite a lot of those magazines that I just picked up all the time. I was always enjoying reading those. And let's just go, and I probably can't find the Bruce Pennington section. You never can when you're looking for it. But you've got Ghosts as well. The back, Michael Moorcock. The Blood Red Game. Eric Frank Russell as well. Arthur C. Clarke. And many, many others. This is 224 pages full of some truly awesome artwork all the way through. Colour, perfect. Absolutely perfect. But before I finish, just want to quickly go through some other books, related books. Like I say, Future City, really great one. Not everyone's favourite, I know, Roger Elwood, but this one, Frank Kelly Freas. Now, I think I have done some reviews of some of these books, but I just want to quickly show you. These are just great, the beautiful artwork all the way through, of course, some more 1950s, but also, obviously, there, some great work there. Also, I love this one. This is one of my favourite ones. Boris, I never say his name, Vallejo, I don't know. And Julie Bell. I'm certain I got Julie Bell's name right. Dreamland. This is just an absolutely beautiful book all the way through. Just glorious. Also, I love that little section there. They've got a lovely sort of prints that you obviously can put on your wall if you want. This one's great. Now, I think there is a Bob Eggleton section. Really good as well. Just full of some truly great artwork. And Jeffrey Jones. Now, I didn't see a section for Jeffrey Jones. There might have been. Don't know, but definitive reference, and this is just a lovely book full of just beautiful artwork as well. Though I must admit the cover, the wraparound, is a bit annoying. This one is probably similar sort of subject. Obviously covers a greater range, but it's slightly different. It's New Worlds, Dangerous Visions, of course, and Again, lots and lots of book covers, but not many of the original prints, the actual page, you know, without all the writing. These ones have got like no bladed grass. You've actually got the covers, so you haven't got the original artwork. So, which is, oh, New Worlds. I love New Worlds. I love those covers. I would love to see a real proper massive tome about New Worlds. There is a lovely massive big one with the index and all that sort of stuff, and I've got other books with sort of examples of the work, but not that many. I would love to see a real truly proper book on New Worlds. But still, this book, without that, of course, this is pretty good. Now, I love this one, Amazona. And you can see 99p. I was really pleased. Actually, I think I went to Forbidden Planet a couple of weeks ago. And I think copies were still there. So if you pop in there, you might be lucky and find a copy. And this is just an absolutely stunning book. I mean, for 99 pence, I think that's just great. Full of some truly great artwork. I love the sale ones. Quite often I go for the sale section. Sometimes you can find some real gems in there. Not always, but sometimes. Absolutely love it. I love this. Patrick Woodcliffe. Woodruff. Get his name right as well. Okay, Woodruff. Don't know what I was thinking Woodcliffe for, but anyway. But the artwork's great all the same, even wherever I get his name right as well. Ooh. And you got lovely. Now, again, another artist I would love to see a lot more books. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful artwork all the way through. And this gives lots of examples, obviously, seeing him work there. I mean, just great. I love books like that. Actually, one of the artists I'm really looking forward to, of course, Dave McKean. There's a Dave McKean massive 2-volume retrospective coming out soon. I am really looking forward to that. I've got high expectations for that one. Certainly it's going to be amazing. But all that sort of just brilliant. Oh, move that there. And this one is, now I've got quite a lot of Virgil Finlay. Now, of course, not really the 70s, but I just quickly put Virgil Finlay in because I love his work. Great science fiction work there. And this one, Bruce Pennington. Again, there should be at least a 400, 500 page book of Bruce Pennington, but they're paintings of, and it's got a lot of paintings, a lot of great paintings. But of course, many of my favourites are not in here. You've got some, I mean, just look at those colours. Just beautiful. I love this. Just some of them. Got quite a lot of examples of Bruce Pennington. Not as many as I would like to have. Used to buy loads of them. They were everywhere. Literally, and I was reading recently saying some of them were not Bruce Pennington that I thought were Bruce Pennington. So, of course, I might be wrong on, that's a Bruce Pennington. And it turns out not to be a Bruce Pennington. I don't know if you ever put any identification that it was Bruce Pennington. But still, Visions of Space, and this one, David A. Hardy, an absolutely brilliant book as well. I love this. So this one is definitely worth checking out. The copies are reasonably easy to get as well. Just lovely, lovely book. And of course, there are many other books. I love that one. Again, something you wouldn't want happen at any time soon. Hopefully, that does not happen for the next 70-odd million years. Still, Visions of Space, really good. But that, just a great collection of books. But I must admit, this one, and I'm not going to be able to get it without dropping all the others. It'll probably crash on me. I think this is absolutely great. I'm really pleased. I've been waiting for this for quite a while. I ordered it, thought, can't wait. And I was thinking, what's it going to be like? And I was pleasantly surprised because it's a real nice quality hardback as well. I mean, this is a real quality. Like most books from Abrams. I think Abrams, just brilliant. I just bought, I sort of pre-ordered. I haven't bought it yet. Just get ahead of myself. The calendar book, Marvel calendar book. I'm thinking, wow, they just keep bringing out some really odd, unusual books. Sort of books that I just think, yes, this is the sort of book I love. Sort of book I think to myself, that's the sort of book I would love to create. This is brilliant. Absolutely love it. Sci-fi art of the 1970s. Maybe someone could bring out sci-fi art of the 1960s, like this as well. That'd be amazing. And of course, the 1980s, 1990s as well. Absolutely brilliant. Totally, totally recommended.